All right, Shalom. For the first, I'm going to give our praise, glory, and honor to you. How about you outside? Your honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe. Pushing the word of truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with a walking truck. Just got off the plantation, headed to the bus stop, and I was thinking about how grateful we are to have this truth, to have a body of brothers who are striving for the same thing, who are really family, all right? And to be part of the body, it feels good, you know? You feel the energy and the spirit on brothers, the camaraderie and the love, but overall, we're all serving to fight for Yahweh Shai, for our salvation. You know, so we can't be offended or get weak to where we want to separate ourselves from the body, man. All right? Whenever we remove a body part, the body is no longer whole, it's no longer functioning properly. Esau tells you that you can live with a kidney, with one kidney, and you can live without your tonsils, and you can live without your, certain body parts, but you need every single thing the Lord gave you. All right, the body doesn't function without the proper, while the proper parts in working order. All right. So, I'm saying to say this is that when you're a part of something, it works more efficient. All right. Let's take it like when you at work and somebody calls off. Well, now there's more pressure on other parts. Although you have men and other people who are experienced and able to take over, but you're adding more pressure on the part. You're adding more of a burden, all right, on your coworkers. So we need all hands on deck. Now I'm saying to say this too also, that if it ain't for you, all right, you want to do your own thing, do it. You know? I've been around long enough to know that it doesn't end well with those who walked away or put out and they said they're going to do their own work and, continue to do the work. And, sometimes they last months, most of the time, they last weeks, So I just want to get into this Ecclesiastes 4 and 9, and I'm going to go down for a little bit because it's lonely being not part of the body, man. All right, the thing you take for granted, your questions, your answers, your edification, there's certain things that you have when you have a body around you, man. All right, we can't get puffed up thinking that we can just go out there and just know that the Spirit of the Lord is going to be on you as it is on you when you're part of the camp. All right? Ecclesiastes 4 and 9 says, 2 are better than 1 because they have good reward for their labor. All right? It's always better to do things with a person, man. All right? Now, you got some brothers who, people who are loners, so to speak. But everybody needs somebody, man. All right? The Lord didn't make us to be on this earth, to be part of the body, to be by ourselves. All right? So take advantage of what we have here, man. All right? The grind is always better when you have a teammate. All right? For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for you have not another to help him up. Okay? We need brothers around to kind of like monitor us, so to speak, to monitor each other. All right? I've noticed a lot of brothers who get put out or get kicked out or walk away or whatever, they have one thing in common, man. They didn't come around the brethren, man. That's one of the things I always try to tell brother, man, to come around. All right, so the Spirit could fix things that may be wrong, you see? If you're by yourself all the time and don't want to hang out and fellowship and don't want to do this and do that, and we're not saying like this is a club to where you got to be hanging out all the time, but it freaking helps. You see, you're not alone with your demons and plaguing your mind about thoughts with brothers. Okay, plaguing your mind about things that may or may not be true. Okay? All right? When you're going off, you got somebody there to correct you. You got somebody there to look out for you. You see? You need a little fucking help changing the tire on the expressway. A brother gonna come with a 4-way, help you jack it up and take the tire off and replace it, or take it to get patched up, you see? Okay? But when you're by yourself and you fall, who's gonna help you up, man? I remember, an example would be like you walking on a hike. They always say, when you go on a hike, take a partner with you. All right, and I'm a guy, I like to be in the woods a lot. All right, and I'm very, very careful about where I walk upon the rocks and how I'm traveling through the woods, because one false step, I could break my ankle, all right, and nobody's there to help me. But the same thing in this truth. All right, when you're alone and something happens, where you gonna get your comfort from? Where you gonna get your support from, your help from? You see? You alienated the brothers. You alienated yourself from the body. Now you need help because you're down. You see? Verse 11. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone, man? Hey, that one coal, all right, when there's no other coal to catch on fire, is gonna burn out, man. All right? There's not many people who stood the test of time being by themselves, man. All right? You need the support of the spirit of the spirit that's on the brothers to keep you motivated, man. You see? You go to camp, you might be feeling too well, or might be fighting these demons or whatever, and then you have you go see the brothers, now you fired up again, man. A brother may call you and give you some encouraging words, and bam, man, that's what I needed. You see? All right? Verse 12, it says, and if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and the threefold cord is not quickly broken. All right? It's always good to have somebody with you, man. You know, in the time of trouble. All right? Things can happen, and you got your buddy with you. You see? All right? We don't want to be in a spirit of wanting to be alone in this truth, man. All right? It's lonely out there by yourself, man. All right? Let's be grateful for the brotherhood. Be grateful for the spirit of the Lord. For Yahweh Shemi Al-Shad, that he got you part of the body. All right? And, pray to the Lord and endure, man, that we don't get weak in the faith. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.